everyone, welcome back to my channel. And as you can see by the name of today's video, today is the big install day, and I'm really excited to finally have this work done. It took me a very long time to determine which contract I was going to use, and a lot of research on understanding what needs to transpire. So I was looking for specific things. I decided to go with a company called Dream Home, which has been established since about like 1999. Don't quote me, but I believe that that's the year that they've been in business. And I was looking for something with quality products, quality service, and of course, meeting all of my other concerns. So they were really patient with me. This whole concept about replacing a roof can be extremely overwhelming, but I took my time and asked a million questions that I could ask in order to have the best experience possible. This is the most expensive thing I've ever purchased. It's a product and a service that I'm purchasing, but ultimately, this is a big deal. I am outside. I look a little bit oily because I had to put on some sunscreen. It is baking out here, okay? So, yeah. So I'll continue to grab some footage of how the progress is coming along. But first, let's take a closer look at some of the beginning clips of this work. These are all the panels that were removed from my roof. Here are some of the materials that are needed for the project that were dropped here the day before. And other materials such as the shingles were stored directly on the roof. So the work began promptly at 7:30 in the morning. And just take a closer look at the color of my roof. Yeah, not cute. So they are beginning to remove the shingles directly off the roof, starting from my daughter's room. No wonder why it was so loud in there when we were on our way out. Make sure you stress the need to tarp and clean the area. This is what the roof looks like after being completely stripped. Got the ice and water barriers for all of the necessary parts, and then the deck defense for the underlayment rather than the ordinary felt paper. Please make sure you do your research on the materials being used and the contractor before selecting them. This is how it's going thus far. So I got the Owens Corning Architectural 3-tab shingles in Onyx Black. Take your time in reviewing and reading that contract. Outline any stipulations, any questions or concerns you may have. Make sure you feel comfortable before you schedule that work. And I just want you to hear what it sounds like coming from being inside of the house. But seriously, kudos to these guys. They are working extremely hard and it's extremely hot outside, and they've been here all day. So here's the back side of the house. Okay, so if you're wondering why there are now giant gaps in my roof, I now have to change about 10 pieces of plywood for my roof. And unfortunately for me, this is unforeseen costs that were outlined in my contract. And I would have to pay this upcharge of $180 per plywood. And I'm not thrilled about that, but I'm so happy to take care of this and make sure that it's taken care of to the best caliber possible. So here's a closer look at the rotted plywood that I needed to change. Already a substantial difference. Let's get it. And now, the back view of the house. I love how those pipe collars look. So nice. I really don't know what this hanging wire thing is, but... oh, that's probably for my panels. Yep, that makes sense. Alright. But, yeah. I see that once the roof was completed, I do have more of the jet black that I was looking for. And tomorrow... they will be back to do the gutters. I currently have some 4-inch gutters, and I'm looking to replace those with 6-inch gutters to allow for a better drainage system. Today is day 2 of this really large project where they're going to be uninstalling my gutters and installing new ones. It was recommended for me to have at least 6 inches, so I'm replacing all of my gutters with 6-inch gutters, and I'm adding 2 additional downspouts. And let the removal of the gutters begin. This is how the back of the house looks with all of the gutters removed. This is what a house with no gutter looks like. And would you look at that? There's a little bird's nest forming right there. I'm gonna ask them to check to see if there's any little birdies, and if not, let's knock that down. See, this is really cool. This is exactly one whole piece that they're getting ready to install. And here's a closer look of the inside of my old gutters. This is what it looks like. Yuck. So out with the old, in with the new. So these are the nice gutter guards that I got for the gutters, and I really like it because the holes are so small that, you know, leaves won't be able to get in. But I'm not sure if you're able to see it up close, but they're like little grates, and I think that that's dope compared to the waterfall steps that I had previously. So now they're doing a water test to just ensure that there are varying levels of the gutters so that the water can properly drain to the various downspouts. That's something I learned on this journey as well. The gutters aren't supposed to be placed exactly straight and flat because you need varying levels to ensure proper drainage. So that's pretty cool. And you'll notice that the new location for the new addition of a downspout is being leveraged. So that's exactly what I want to see. When you buy and own a home, there is so many things that can get you caught up and tie your funds. It's easy to be concerned and obsessed with furniture or anything cosmetic of the home. And I had to be really intentional in this space and prioritize the work that needs to be done. So I chose to group these 2 large components together, replace the roof and have new gutters. I am really happy that I prioritized this work over furniture and over little cosmetic things over the house. So this was a huge investment, and I am thrilled to be making responsible choices as a new homeowner. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and